What is up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video, a vlog type video, and I have a very interesting topic to discuss with you guys, so I want to hear your opinion on the news that reportedly Jurgen Klopp is ready to trade the Liverpool manager job for the Bayern Munich job, which was vacated when Bayern Munich sacked Carlo Ancelotti after not the best of starts to a season by Bayern Munich standards, and they have very high standards. I was very surprised that Ancelotti was sacked, but what do you think about this news that Metzelder, a former German international, is saying that Jurgen Klopp is ready for the Bayern Munich job and that Bayern Munich should approach Jurgen Klopp and Bayern should basically go to Klopp and try everything in their powers to get him, according to Christoph Metzelder, who used to be, of course, a Borussia Dortmund player, so he has connections with Klopp. I'm not sure if Klopp himself is interested in the Bayern Munich job, maybe in the long run, but I don't think that Jurgen Klopp will leave Liverpool anytime soon unless he is sacked. But let me know guys, do you think that Jurgen Klopp's job is in danger? There are discussions among the Liverpool fans on this topic. I think it's too early to talk about anything like this personally, but I wanted to ask for your opinion. I wanted to ask for you know, your insight on this topic because it's very interesting, and it's certainly in my opinion, I think Liverpool fans are too early to ask for Klopp to get sacked. That's absolutely crazy, absolutely ludicrous. Give him time, give him the funds and resources to strengthen the defense, and when Liverpool can strengthen the defense and maybe sign a top-class defensive midfielder. Naby Keita is coming next summer, so I have high hopes for Liverpool this season and next season, but Liverpool certainly need to improve massively, both going forward and defensively. So the former German international Christoph Metzelder has begged Klopp to take charge at the Allianz Arena. According to this guy, Christoph Metzelder, Liverpool manager, is a ready-made candidate for the Bayern Munich job. Willy Sagnol is now the interim manager at Bayern Munich until they appoint a full-time manager, and there are talks that Jupp Heynckes, their former manager who won the treble before Bayern Munich, went for Pep Guardiola, and Guardiola could never live up to that season that Jupp Heynckes had when he won the Bundesliga, the Champions League and the German Cup as well. That was a brilliant season, and since then Bayern have been struggling in the Champions League. They haven't won the Champions League since then, and certainly at Bayern Munich that's the ambition. Winning the Bundesliga is not enough. As you can see, Carlo Ancelotti won the Bundesliga very easily last season, and they still sacked him this season. And Carlo Ancelotti has been sacked in his second season at so many clubs. I saw a list, and that's just absolutely mind-blowing. So let me know, what do you think about the situation at Liverpool at the moment? Liverpool certainly are not scoring enough goals. We are conceding goals in almost every single game, which is same old, just like last season, and it's absolutely infuriating because all summer the whole Liverpool fan base have been crying out for Jurgen Klopp to sign either Van Dijk or another centre-back. But for some weird reason we went for Van Dijk or nobody else. That was Jurgen Klopp's strategy. I think that's a huge gamble because and this was my fear when the season began, that even if we sign Van Dijk in January, which would be brilliant, we could be so far off the title race that, you know, this season would be a failure no matter what. I think if Liverpool only finish in the top 4, that won't be a resounding success. That will be a just about acceptable season. But Liverpool at the moment don't even look like finishing in the top 4, and that's my biggest worry. Because we have been drawing to the likes of Burnley, Spartak Moscow, Newcastle United, and every single game almost this season we created chances to win 3 games, not just 1 game, but we had enough chances in these games to win 3 games. But we hit the post, we miss penalties, we hit the bar, the goalkeeper makes amazing saves, and that's just not unlucky. Liverpool are very, very wasteful in front of goal, and Jurgen Klopp must be absolutely frustrated like hell with his players, especially with his attackers, because defensively we always make one mistake, usually about the opposition needs about 2 shots on target and they score 1 of them, and Liverpool have countless amounts of shots, but the problem is most of our shots are either off target or they are blocked by the defense. I think Liverpool needs to improve massively, and Jurgen Klopp, this is where he earns his £7 million salary a year, because Liverpool, make no mistake, they are under huge pressure now. Not winning against the likes of Burnley and Newcastle, and in the first game of the season, Watford, those were 3 games, winnable games for Liverpool. They won none of them. Same old problems against the smaller sides with dropped points. And the next 2 games, Man United at home and Tottenham away. If Liverpool lose those 2 games, we could be a lot of points behind even the 4th place team, which is, I think at the moment it's either Chelsea or Tottenham, and even Arsenal are above Liverpool now in 5th place, even though Liverpool beat Arsenal 4-0. But the big difference is Arsenal since that game kept 4 clean sheets, and Liverpool since that game kept none. Absolutely 0 clean sheets since we beat Arsenal 4-0. And that's just so disappointing. Of course, Mane's suspension in the league didn't help, the 3-game suspension. Without Mane, we have a terrible winning percentage, terrible winning record, and that's understandable because in my opinion Mane is Liverpool's best player. It's not just Mane's fault, it's not one player's fault, it's the whole front line. Firmino, Mane, Salah, Coutinho. You know, let's exclude Coutinho from that list, because Coutinho at the moment is the only player who is playing on top form, and that's so ironic, because the whole summer it was the Coutinho saga. He wanted out, he wanted to go to Barcelona, but now he accepted that he will stay at Liverpool at least for another season, and he's scoring worldie after worldie. So we can't fault Coutinho's attitude, Coutinho's commitment to the Liverpool shirt, to the Liverpool cause, which is brilliant. I'm very happy with that, but you know, the likes of Salah and Firmino has to take their chances. Even Sturridge missed an absolute sitter against Newcastle United. I apologize that I didn't upload many videos in the last week, but I actually had a brilliant proposition put in front of me like a week ago, where 2 of my best friends invited me on a road trip of a lifetime. We went all the way from Budapest, we drove to France, and actually we stayed in Luxembourg and in Germany as well. So we explored 3 countries in 4 days. We drove 3,100 kilometers with my car, and it was just an absolutely incredible experience. But it was on such short notice that I couldn't make videos in advance, and also I absolutely didn't have time to make videos there. I'm just getting back to my regular daily routine. I already recorded the Liverpool career mode episode, it's coming tomorrow. I still need to finish editing it, but I wanted to upload the video for you guys, so that's why I'm uploading this today. So I apologize for the lack of videos, but now we are back on the daily videos, so expect a lot of career mode videos to come tomorrow and on the weekend. So another article is that Mats Hummels has faith in under fire Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp, and he's saying, and I quote him, "I'm following Jurgen Klopp really closely because of the 7 years we had when he coached me at Borussia Dortmund. I was really happy when he had a good start this year, but right now it looks like a little tough for him and the club. But he and the team will get out of this situation. It's not too bad, but it's not as good as they wanted it to be." And that's spot on, to be honest. And also he's saying that Munich talked to me and asked me something, I said my opinion, but I don't know if Thomas Tuchel is the most likely candidate for the job, or if there are 1 or 2 others, I have no idea. I will be as curious as all of us reading newspapers to see what's going to happen. So these are the quotes of Mats Hummels, and I'm actually thrilled to hear that another former Dortmund player is saying that Jurgen Klopp is the right man for Liverpool and he should be given time, and I fully support this idea. I think Jurgen Klopp should be given time. He should mold this team to his image, and I think Jurgen Klopp must do better, even better than this in the transfer window, in terms of his defensive setup and the goalkeeper. But you can't only fault the defense, because it's so ironic, because everybody's blaming the Liverpool defense, but actually if Liverpool's attackers were just a little bit more clinical, we would have won almost all of the games by at least 1 goal, because we created enough chances to score 2, 3, 4 goals in the games against Watford, against Burnley, against Newcastle. against Spartak Moscow. Those games which all finished as draws, we should have won all of those games. Maybe the Watford game it was 50-50, but the other ones, you know, Liverpool were the better team, we created more chances, we could have won easily. So there are such fine margins in world football, but I still feel that Liverpool lack a world-class attacker. I think we should have gone all out in the summer and try for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I think Liverpool would have had the money to sign him and he would have been a game changer. Honestly, if Aubameyang went to Liverpool, I think we would be up there with Man City and Man United because he is that good. He is a clinical, absolutely clinical finisher. And I'm sorry, Firmino is a brilliant player. I'm a huge fan of him, but he should be playing behind Aubameyang as a false 9 or as a kind of a number 10, because Aubameyang would bang in more goals than Firmino over the course of the season. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Goodbye.
Won't you stay at least until the sun goes down? When you're gone, I lose faith, I lose everything I have found. Heartstrings, violence, that's what I hear when you're by my side. Yeah, that's what I hear when you're by my side.